Her mother is not back home, but Savannah Guthrie is back at work. It was a morning of hugs, tears, and brave smiles on the set of NBC's Today Show this morning as Guthrie made an emotional return to the anchor desk for the first time since her mother Nancy's disappearance more than 2 months ago.
Good morning. Welcome to Today on this Monday morning. We are so glad you started your week with us, and it is good to be home.
Yes, it is good to have you back at home.
Well, here we go. Ready or not, let's do the news.
Yes, so good to have you back.
Guthrie wore bright yellow, a symbol of hope and remembrance for missing loved ones. The anchor fought back tears as she greeted fans on the plaza outside the set, many of the fans wearing yellow pins and holding signs with her mother's picture on them.
Good morning.
They've been waiting for you. They've been waiting for you.
These signs are so beautiful. You guys have been so beautiful. I've received so many letters, so much kindness to me and my whole family. We feel it, and we feel your prayers. So thank you so much.
Guthrie had acknowledged the challenges in returning to the show, but said it was part of her purpose right now. Guthrie shared how her mother's disappearance has tested her faith in an Easter message from her church yesterday.
Perhaps this is too dark a message to share on Easter morning, but I have long believed that we miss out on fully celebrating resurrection if we do not acknowledge the feelings of loss, pain, and yes, death.
No suspects have been named in the 84-year-old's disappearance, just this terrifying video of a masked man outside Nancy's door the morning she vanished. The hefty reward of more than $1 million, most of it donated by the Guthrie family, apparently not enough to yield any solid leads in the case. Potentially farcical and fraudulent leads, on the other hand, are not in short supply. TMZ posting it received 2 new ransom notes today from a repeat sender concerning the abduction of Nancy Guthrie. In the first note, the sender reportedly said Guthrie is dead, but asked for 1 Bitcoin to reveal where her body is and who the kidnapper is. Shortly after receiving the first note, TMZ said the person sent them a second letter, the writer reportedly adding, "I saw her alive with the kidnappers in the state of Sonora, Mexico." 1 Bitcoin, by the way, is worth about $70,000. As to why an honest tipster would forego $1 million reward for $70,000 in Bitcoin, well, we'll let you think that part through. For more on where the case stands, we're joined now by former homicide prosecutor Matt Murphy. Okay, you've got so much experience on all of this. What is your best instinct telling you? What are your sources in law enforcement telling you about where the investigation stands and what might have happened?
Well, the investigation is going nowhere fast. And the thing is that it could be anything. It really could be anything. Look, leadership matters. And unfortunately, tragically, this is a case where leadership has failed not only the Guthrie family, but I think the entire voting bloc of
the sheriff has had a no confidence vote by his own rank and file, unanimous. And one sheriff's deputy from Pima County told me this wasn't even the first no confidence vote.
Right. I worked a murder case out of Newport Beach with the Pima County Sheriff's Department in 2004, and they were absolutely outstanding. They were top drawer law enforcement all the way. I don't know what's happened, but this is clearly the family deserves better here. So do the voters of Pima County, and it's important to mention, it does not stop with Chris Nanos. There's
That's the sheriff of
That's
Pima.
The sheriff. The top law enforcement official is a woman named Laura Conover. She's the district attorney. And when you see a sheriff's department going out with Bearcats and SWAT teams to detain Uber Eats drivers that turn out to have nothing to do with it, that's an investigation that's, in my view, that's performative, that's out of control. And if you, based on inexperience, have some sheriff's deputy who kicks a door in and you find Mrs. Guthrie, or you find a body, or you find critical evidence, all of that is getting suppressed because the DA herself is not involved in any way that we've been able to see. Vertical prosecution is very important because it marries the prosecuting agency with the detectives. And remember,
yeah, just to point out, when you were a prosecutor in Orange County and you prosecuted homicides there for more than a decade, all of them successfully, you were on the scene of every murder scene. You were one of the first people there so that you could assess the evidence. But we have not seen this DA be involved in any way in this case.
No, we haven't. And the thing is that every murder case, it's like what they say about Mount Everest. Climbing to the top is only half of it. You got to get back down again. Catching the person or figuring out what happened is only part of it. The most important part in a lot of ways is then successfully prosecuting the case, which means decisions have to be made now, correctly and in conformity with the United States Constitution, so evidence doesn't get suppressed and the defense doesn't have a field day. And that is the DA's fault. That's Laura Conover in conjunction with Chris Nano. So right now he's getting all the heat. She's escaping too much of the spotlight, in my opinion.
You have a theory about what might have happened based on some conversations you've had. I know it's just a theory, but I'm curious what it is.
Well, I've talked to other prosecutors and other homicide, people that are involved in the homicide world as investigators and even judges. And look, this has all the makings of some sort of a money-related interpersonal issue with perhaps somebody that owes her money, or somebody that might get money after she dies. You just don't know. But here's the thing about all murder cases. You have to keep an open mind. And I cannot tell you how many times I walked into a scene where you see one thing and you think it's one thing, and it turns out to be radically something else, which means you have to keep an open mind, which, again, when you have a sheriff who's up there eliminating suspects, saying this person's eliminated and then walking it back, you can't eliminate anybody until
he's only eliminated the family.
But you can't eliminate anybody until you know who did it and you understand what happened.
Super quick, I was struck by something Atlantic Magazine put out today, quote, about this case in the Guthrie family. When you're hoping for a happy ending, it may not occur to you that one day you might find relief from any ending at all. But this is the hard truth of true crime. The crime itself rarely resolves as neatly as made-for-TV shows.
No, that's exactly right. That's well put. And this is the reality. A lot of murder cases and a lot of what families go through in these things, it's agonizing. I prosecuted murder cases that took us 15 years to get there. I prosecuted cases that went all the way back to the mid-'70s. So it takes sometimes an agonizingly long period of time, and that's with professionals working the case. The FBI is, by the way, the best in the world at this sort of thing.
Right.
And, we'll see here. I think that this case will eventually be solved.
I hope so.
But it could take years and years. And in the meantime, my heart breaks for the poor Guthrie family.
As does mine. Matt Murphy, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.